Both projects have origin in activities of Polish and Baltic states governments. Before even all those provocations which now triggered all the interest in the projects. And both the governments from the region were appealing to us back in July of this year, describing very clearly the concept of Eastern Flank Watch. At that time it was called Eastern Border Defense Shield, perhaps, or something like that. And this project has two major components. One is what I would call ground wall, how to build all the counter-mobility measures on the ground, like anti-tank trenches, like so-called Dragon Ts. In some countries now there are discussions about recreating swamps and marshlands on the border in order really to create all the counter-mobility obstacles for enemy's tanks or heavy technique. From another side, the countries are also looking into possibilities to develop what we called at the beginning drone wall in order to be ready to defend themselves against any possibility of drone attacks or drone provocations. And also learning how to use drones in order to hit the targets on the ground. Now what we have seen from those provocations which recently had happened, that unfortunately, or that's a consequence of let's say, not taking into account how the war doctrines are changing in Ukraine. Till now, we had very limited abilities to detect drones, and also limited abilities to destroy drones with cost-effective measures. So what is needed to be done here, really we need to start to invest into, first of all, into detection capabilities, both in frontier region, but also in the countries which want to develop such capabilities in order to be ready to defend themselves against any kind of provocations. And then also we need to invest into capabilities to destroy drones in a cost-effective way, with anti-drone interceptors, with electronic warfare means, and also with classical Zenit artillery or machine guns and mobile groups. A lot of things we can learn from Ukraine. There are countries which are moving ahead. Recently I visited Latvia and I saw how successful they are starting to build the whole network of acoustic sensors in order to be able to detect drones. So there are experiences, there are different, different companies which are producing exactly equipment which is very much needed, and I see all the possibilities really successfully to develop this project, and during next year to have at least sufficient implementation of that project in the countries which want to be part of those two projects.
Thank you. Andrew.